guys, Steph here. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit different of a video. I haven't done a beauty video in a while, and I wanted to get on here and talk about a product that I used last night that I really liked. So I had highlights in my hair over the spring last year, so it's almost been a year. And about 3 months ago, I decided I wanted to take them out because they were fading and they were starting to look a little gray, and I didn't like that. So initially I used a box dye by L'Oreal, I think, and it did cover up some of the blonde, but I think when you're covering up blonde by yourself at home, it's gonna take more than one processing with hair dye to cover it completely. So the blonde started to pop out like under the ends and like on my bangs right here. It started to show again after like a month. So I initially thought about going to the hairdresser to get my hair professionally dyed, but then I was like, I want to save money, so I'm just going to go to Sally's Beauty Supply and buy my own hair dye and hair supplies for under $30, which is what it came out to. I bought like the little bowl and the brush and the gloves and the shower cap to put over my hair after I dyed it. But most importantly, this is the product I want to talk about today. And that is the one and only Argan Oil hair color, permanent hair color in the color medium tobacco brown, or color 4T. And this is what it came out to. It came out to like a rich brown, and there's a little bit of red in there. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a really nice color, and it covered up all of the blonde very nicely. So yeah, like I said, I had it like on my bangs, at the end of my bangs, and I had it in the back, some peeking through in the back, and it just looked really gross. But this dye did an excellent job of covering up all of that blonde, and it made my hair super soft and really shiny, and I just really liked it. So let me talk about how I did everything and the process of using the dye. So like I said, this is the dye I used, and I used it with the 20 volume developer. So when I went into Sally's, I did some research before I went, and I was reading online that the 10 volume developer is really good for thin hair because it's the most gentle. So it goes from 10 to 40, 10 being the most gentle, 40 being the harshest, because 40 has the most lifting power. But when I went in, I told the lady I wanted to take the blonde out of my hair, and she told me to get the 20 volume. So I listened to her because she knew like what she was talking about, and I got this with this, and I just mixed it together, so it's 1 part dye and 2 parts developer. And the lady told me to just use all of the dye and all of the developer in one use, but I did not have to do that. Like, look at how big this tube is. So this is how much dye you get, and I used all of it like she instructed me to, but really this is 2 applications. And I thought that since my hair is pretty long, I would need two total applications, but I really didn't. I could have went with just using, this is 1 ounce of dye right here. I could have went with just using that and using 2 ounces of the developer. But it wasn't that expensive, so I figured even if I had some dye left over, it wasn't a big loss because I could just go out and buy it again if I wanted to re-dye my hair. So yeah, so what I did was I got the little bowl and the little brush to paint on the hair dye, and I really focused it on my ends first because those were the parts where like it was brassy and I had some blonde peeking through from my old highlights that were coming in. So I put it on the ends first, and I started in the back because that's where it was peeking through the most, and I just painted it on, and I split my hair into 3 sections, painted it on the bottom, and then I went back in and I did all the roots. And it probably took me a total of like 15 minutes to put it all throughout my hair, and I left it on for 25 minutes. And the directions tell you to leave it on for 30 to 45 if you're covering gray. But I figured after like I was getting settled and cleaned up the bathroom and everything, it was already over 5 minutes. So I just timed it for 25 minutes, and then I rinsed it out. And one thing I noticed with this hair dye is when I rinsed it out, my hair was really soft. Like I just conditioned it, which is very strange because usually when you use hair dye and you wash it out, your hair can be really coarse and dry. Like you can just feel it until you put that after conditioner on it, like the color sealing conditioner. But right when I washed it out, it felt super soft. And then I bought the little Ion Color Seal little packet of conditioner, and that was like 99 cents at Sally's. And I just put that on my hair to seal in everything. But yeah, I really like it. I think it came out really, really nice. And I don't think I'm ever going to go to get my hair dyed again unless I want to get highlights or something at the salon, because it's so much cheaper going to Sally's. But yeah, so this hair dye was $6.29, I believe, and the developer was $2.99. And then the little bowl I bought was like $1.29 or $1.99, and the brush, the painting brush I bought to put on the hair dye was $1.39, and then the cap was $1, and the gloves to protect my hands were $1. And as you can see, like I still, oh, you can't really tell, it's coming off, but I still got dye like on my hands because I'm pretty messy like when I'm doing stuff like that. I'm not very graceful, but yeah, so that's my little review. I hope you guys liked this, and let me know if you have any questions about the hair dye or your experience with it, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.